Today, we're taking my father-in-law out for his first mountain bike ride.
Dad needs the lead. Going in right here to the right.
I can go first, but Calvin's going behind you.
You're not slowing anyone down.
He might be a little bit hard to see at times because of the camo shirt, but I promise you, he's there. And actually, looking like he's did this a time or two. We're riding at Pine Haven Recreation Area, which is a trail that I grew up riding as a kid. It's seen some better days, but for a trail that isn't ridden very frequently, it's still in pretty good shape. Many of the longtime local riders are very familiar with these trails, but a lot of the newer riders don't even know that this place exists.
I don't think I've ever seen this many people in the parking lot.
Anyway, if you saw my last video where we talked about the 2021 Polygon Siskiyou D5, that was my father-in-law's new bike, and today it's its maiden voyage. For a first ride, Pine Haven might be a little on the challenging side.
Careful going down this part up here. Feel free to walk it if you want to. But it's down and there's a bridge and there's a steep uphill afterwards.
But we encouraged him to walk anything that he's not comfortable with riding. There aren't really any features on this trail to worry about, but there are some steep sections and a few blind turns that might catch you off guard.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
He grew up riding dirt bikes and he's still 16 at heart, so this might get a little interesting. Bombing down hills might come natural for him, but quickly shifting into the right gear to get back up the hill doesn't come as easily. He's making quick work of the twists and turns out there, and it looks like he's starting to get the hang of climb. Never mind. In typical GoPro fashion, these hills are much steeper than they look.
Oh boy.
Unless you know what's coming, or you're looking far enough down the trail.
I think you want to be in an easy gear up here. If I remember right, yeah.
It's easy to get caught off guard by some of these hills out here. And the next thing you know, you're pushing your bike up the hill.
Uh-huh. Ooh, all right.
For someone who is comfortable on a bike and not scared to take on new challenges, climbs might be one of the more difficult things you'll experience around here. You don't have those high elevation climbs where you get to earn a descent, but we do have 40-foot steep and techy climbs that come out of nowhere.
I can't keep my front end down.
So a trick to climbing steep stuff like this, it's kind of a tricky technique to figure out, but you're gonna put all your weight over your handlebars and you're gonna pull up on your handlebars, which is opposite of what you'd think. You pull up, because then that drives your traction into your back tire when you're pedaling, but since your weight's over your handlebars, it keeps your tire down.
Parts of this trail are rarely seen by people, let alone tires leaving tracks in the dirt. In these sections, nature is constantly trying to reclaim its territory. The overgrowth can be brutal at times, especially in early summer. But if you can muster your way through it, it's absolutely worth it on the other side.
So this hill we're about to go down, careful on it. It goes down kind of steep and then it turns to the left and there's like a kind of narrow bridge at the bottom. At the bottom. And you'll want to be in an easy gear because we're going to go right back up on the other side. Oh!
My heart is racing.
Is that?
That feels hard.
Yeah.
See how I do that. I think I'm just gonna walk back.
Kelvin, are you supposed to ride up? Oh, do you want us to get out of your way?
No, you guys are fine.
Are you supposed to, like, when your front tire's coming up, does that mean you need to lean more forward, right?
Yeah. But there's a happy medium between going too far forward because then you spin out. I usually stay seated on any climb, no matter how steep they are. It's just harder to pedal when you do that.
For this ride, we went out 3 miles before turning around. 6 miles is definitely a respectable distance, especially considering the amount of punchy climbs you'll come across on this trail. You'll get the hang of those climbs eventually, but for now, we're left to admire the Wally Waddle. If you like this video and you want to see more just like it, make sure that you're subscribed.